Thank you very much, Olivia. Hi and good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. And I'm Ash. I'm a community connector and outreach officer at Multaka. And I'm really pleased today to be here with Alexandra,
Hi, everyone.
a passionate volunteer in Multaka. And together, we are really excited to share the magic of Multaka, how it promotes inclusivity, supports museums, and creates opportunities for people to grow and cultural exchange. So to start with, Multaka is an award-winning project for more than 7 years. And the word multaqa means meeting points in Arabic. And that's exactly what we aim to be. We aim to be a welcoming space where diverse communities come together to connect, learn, and celebrate their cultures. And yeah, so we are based at two museums in Oxford. We are based at the Pitt River Museum and at the History of Science Museum. So over the years, we have organized many events that brought people from all walks of life into the heart of Oxford museums. As you can see in the pictures, we have done Alice Celebrating Aid in Oxford City Centre, and we have done Spring Celebration this year, and more. Our highlight this year actually was a very amazing event called Late Night. And that event was at Pitt River Museum, just 7th of November this year. And the event was attracted over 1,300 visitors in 3 hours. The event also featured more than seven activities that include multicultural food tasting bar, craft workshops from around the world, and inspiring display. And everything on that day was created and led by our incredible volunteers. These experiences showcase the power of collaboration, creativity, and shared purposes. Yeah, that's a brief about Multaka, and now just I will take you through short description of about my journey. So my journey with Multaka began as a volunteer at the beginning. I was inspired by the idea of connecting cultures through storytelling and shared traditions. At the beginning, I started by organizing bread baking session, and that was called Baker's World. The idea of the session, it just was a powerful symbol of sharing a unity across all culture through baking, and as bread, one of the main dishes around the world. Building on that, I have been involved in many volunteering opportunities during 2 years. So those experiences inspired me deeply, and I felt confident to become a part of Multaka staff and just to continue supporting our community and our volunteers. And to be honest, Multaka always has been a transformative space for me, where I always felt and still feeling heard, valued, and inspired to continue making a difference in life. And I'm really glad to be here with Multaka and do my best to make a better opportunities for volunteers. And now I would like to hand over to Alexandra to take you through her journey.
Thank you so much, Ash. Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandra, a biomedical science student at Oxford Brookes University in Oxford and part of the Multaka team. Well, precisely a volunteer. Driven, by my passion for science and curiosity about the culture behind the museums, Multaka has given me a meaningful way to connect my interests, share my culture, and learn from people of diverse backgrounds. My first encounter with Multaka was when I joined the winter celebration last year in December 2024. I was introduced by a friend of mine, which has been a Multaka volunteer for over 2 years now. And on that day, I was happily surprised and delighted by how volunteering with Multaka, obviously, could be an interesting experience and opportunity for me, allowing me to see the world from a broader perspective. Getting back home from the gathering, the winter celebration, I I was driven by a desire to join this team and participate in this project. In February 2025, I registered with Multaka and began volunteering with the Banbury Club team, where I participated in the planning sessions of the International Women's Day event that we had at the time. This planning of this event helped me to gain more confidence and share part of my culture. Witnessing the volunteers being heard and comfortable encouraged me to step forward and engage more, sharing about this part of my cultural background, that is the Cameroonian International Women's Day textile or fabric. Every year in Cameroon, we create a unique pattern to be worn on March 8th. For example, on one of the pictures that you can see, the first one, yeah, this one, you can see the fabric for 2025. This is the purple color. We all also had like an orange color because it always comes at two colors. So this is the pink or purple one. We don't have a picture of the orange one here, unfortunately. So I remember Ash's interest on that day surprised me, but I felt joy and it made me feel at ease as well, allowing me to openly share this part of my culture with all the other women and volunteers as well. Uh, yeah, I have also been involved in planning of museum late night event, which you can see on the slide, where I was part of the cultural club. We did like a display of pictures of the project that we did throughout this year. So it was also this, there was also, sorry, there was also a display of our animations that we did in preparation for this event. Uh, I was working with about 15 to 20 young people as well, as a group. We also did like a translation workshop on that day where we translated like English into other languages that we had, Arabic, Ukrainian, and well, others that I don't really remember, but that we had on the day. On the next slide, you can see I have also been involved in a project called the Vin and Omi Fashion Show, where we were working in partnership with Oxford Brookes University and the Vin and Omi Fashion House. In this project, we reused discarded clothes and fabric to create two beautiful dresses, which was later presented at the Vin and Omi Fashion Show of the London Fashion Week. That was one of my best events, by the way. Since my first volunteering with Multaka, I got to learn the planning and delivery of events from preparation and setup to interaction with people, with volunteers, members of the general public, or the Multaka staff. I never anticipated, though, the joy and importance that being part of a community can bring. And it wasn't until I joined the Multaka team that I truly experienced how valuable it is. not only gaining and sharing knowledge, but also belonging to a creative and supportive community where you can gain skills too. Multaka gave me, and I would say gives in general, a sense of belonging, as I am now part of this growing community. Exploring diverse cultures by interacting and creating bonds with new people in different aspects. Multaka has a unique way of bringing together people from different parts of the world, regardless of origins or background. Multaka has also got an amazing way to find similarities among our cultures, and it's always surprising and makes me want to continue growing in this environment. Thank you so much.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much, Alexandra. That's really amazing to hear about one of our volunteers and how their journey was really nice and inspiring with Multaka. And we are pleased to be a project where volunteers happy and having really nice experience. Ah, nice. Brilliant. So now we will move to our interactive workshop where you will have the chance to experience how Multaka brings people together in a truly magical way, as Alexandra said, showing that our differences can become a source of beauty and strength. Um, sorry, just Olivia, I want to check with you. Are we like breaking out now? Like just after the take going through the instructions?
But yeah, absolutely. I can put people into breakout rooms if this is a good time to do so.
Yeah,
We have 17 people here. Did you
brilliant.
and Alexandra want to be in each of the breakout rooms?
Yes, please.
Yeah, shall I just do two breakout rooms?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah,
I'll pop.
brilliant. Just I will go through the instruction and then we can go to the breakout room. Is that right?
Lovely.
Brilliant.
Hi.
Yeah,
Can you put Alexander and me in the same breakout
Yes,
room,
yeah,
please, Olivia?
yes.
It's Nicola.
In fact, we've got Alexandra and Ash on one screen currently.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
So Alexandra will move to the other room to be with Nicola.
this is meta. I love it. Okie dokie. Brilliant. I'll do that.
All right, great, brilliant. Thank you very much, Nicola and Olivia. So, our workshop today will be an interactive workshop. So, hopefully, everyone will work together and experience how we work in Multaka. So, the theme of our workshop will be celebrating the warmth of traditions, winter gathering. So, at the beginning, when we go to the breakout room, as we are 17 people here, so we'll be, oh, I forgot my math. I think 8 and 7 or 9 and 8 in each room. And as a group, you will share and we will share our special and unique ways of celebrating winter or Christmas. And if possible, during your sharing, if you could share examples like such a picture, song, dish, and more, and you will be able to share your screen in your breakout room. And yeah, so the picture and the examples you will share, it's about your way of celebrating winter or Christmas traditions. And when you are discussing, aim to choose 5 similarities between everyone in the room and 5 interesting differences so that we can share in the main room. So also to share it in the main room, 2 people will be like chosen to present when we get back to the main room. I hope that everything clear. And you will have the workshop instruction in the room with you. And Nicola will be, and Alexandra will be helping in the other room. Please don't hesitate to ask them any question. And yeah, I'm really excited. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Olivia. So, room 2, would you like to start?
Jenny has kindly offered to
Oh,
feedback for
brilliant.
us.
Yes,
Amazing.
I was trying
Thank
to
you.
find where my mute was on the iPad. Yeah, so group two, we had a really great discussion. There were some really strong themes. So in terms of, I guess it's kind of like there was a mixture of some of the similarities were like we had we had a couple of people who had traditions that were long established or kind of community traditions that they were continuing to facilitate. And I hope I pronounce this right, Ren Hogmanay, for the Scottish celebration for New Year's, and how there's lots of like established rules, and like if you're the first person to enter the house, when you go over to someone's house, you have to go back through the same door. Thank you. I'm glad I got that pronunciation right, because as I've Googled it, there's a very similar word that means something quite different. So with my dyslexia, I was like, I need to get that right. And there was also the kind of theme around traditions where you've got like a Father Christmas, like a Father Frost character that's for children and community, and there's kind of gatherings with food and bringing people together. So that kind of theme of, I guess, kind of collaboration between people, or between friends or community, to kind of make a celebration happen. And I think one of the really interesting themes that kind of came across all of them was around either establishing a tradition or also carrying it on. So quite a few people talked about getting their children involved, or having started a tradition and then facilitating that tradition through to their children. And maybe that's like a kind of I've not done Christmas cake, so if I say this wrong, but like feeding the Christmas cake, which with brandy, and getting the children involved in that kind of process, or kind of collecting baubles to represent different memories, and then getting the children involved to kind of pick their ones. I actually, this is something I've started with my partner, so I actually have a little ceramic bauble for like memories in our lives. So I think there's kind of like a mix of facilitating, facilitating our traditions that are long established, but also creating new ones and creating those really personal memories and family traditions. Yeah. Hopefully that gives us a summary.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Jeannie. That was amazing to hear. Great. So in our room, actually, we meant to like have the five interesting differences and five similarities. So the main similarity was everyone really love winter time and celebrate it. It doesn't matter what our ideas of celebrating, we all love to celebrate winter. And we always gather with the family, being with everyone, just feeling warm. And we have I was really, really lucky to hear amazing differences between each other. So Sasha will share her screen now and will talk us through her amazing difference.
It was great to hear everyone's different celebrations of winter or Christmas. And like you said, it resonated through us all about that family time or connecting with loved ones and friends. Mine was of the snowman. So it's an important part of ours because my family are foster carers. So we often have different children all the time over the Christmas period, which is amazing. And we often either watch this film in the COVID times where we had to watch it at home, or we'd go and see it with a live orchestra. It resonates with us all because to get children to sit down and watch something that has 0 words and they are all entranced by it is just amazing. And it's a main part of our Christmas films as general, but this one being the main one. So thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Sasha. And I will share my screen now. And my lovely friends will talk about it.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I shared this picture. It's not my picture. I pinched it from the internet. It's a winter solstice sunrise
sorry,
at
not this one.
Newgrange in Ireland. And we just talked about I'm a practicing druid and a pagan, and so you were in the same way that everyone's really familiar with people worshipping at Stonehenge for summer solstice. Newgrange is the traditional place for winter solstice celebrations. And I've been there to this site, but never at winter solstice. Not many people can do that. So we would celebrate by a outdoor women's circle, which is just a way of honouring the elements and celebrating midwinter. But as I said, we do also do all the traditional Christmas things as well.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Ruth. Nice.
So I was talking about that in winter, or in January specifically in Scotland, there's Burns Night, which is to celebrate a poet, Robbie Burns. But we take it a step further than that and have a full meal, normally of haggis and potatoes and turnips. And then we also, yes, there's the food. And then we also have normally a Ceilidh dance, but Ceilidhs are also all year round. But there will normally be a Burns Night Ceilidh, and which is where you do like Scottish country dancing, which we learn at school in PE in some schools. And yes, so everyone just dances in like twos or fours or sixes, depending on what dance you're doing, and there'll be a caller who like calls out how to do all the dances so everyone's not completely lost the whole time. But yeah, that's what we do.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Amelia. That's nice to hear. Yeah, is it Georgia? Am I right?
Yeah, so I think for our group, food was another kind of similarity, but obviously there's so many differences within the kinds of traditional Christmas foods you can eat. So this isn't actually, this isn't my photo again, it's just off the internet, and it isn't actually my family's tradition, it's one of my partner's family's traditions. His mum is Bulgarian, and in Bulgarian culture on Christmas Eve, there's a big vegetarian feast. You can see lots of the different kinds of foods there. There's like a bean soup, there's stuffed vine leaves or stuffed cabbage leaves, and there's stuffed peppers. And there's also, you can see, hopefully, there's 2 hunks of bread that have been broken apart. So a loaf of bread is baked and it's broken, and a piece is given to each member of the family or everyone who's at the celebration. And a coin is baked into the bread, and whoever gets the coin gets good fortune for the year. And there's also a bit of bread broken off for the house as well, so the home can also receive good luck as well. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Georgia. That was really nice to hear. And I hope everyone in the main room enjoyed hearing an amazing. That's me. No need to share. But yeah, so please feel free. So as we have 2 minutes, if you have any question, and we're happy to answer.
It's so amazing. I've really loved it. Sorry to interrupt the end of the
Sorry.
session.
May I just thank everyone for participating, and thank Ash and Alexandra for speaking. I think what I just want us to, we took you through the Multaka experience today. Sometimes the project sounds a bit abstract, like how do you do that? But I hope that today you can take any topic that you are doing in your heritage spaces, any topic at all, and just talk about it. Just talk about it and then decide as a team how you're going to present it in the spaces that you work or the activities that you're planning. But what you felt today, that joy, that's what we all feel as we're working together. And then that takes you through. So if there's any differences or any things like you can't work through, actually, because you come from a place where you're just sharing and you're just being people and coming together, actually, when you can always decide on how you're going to represent something as a group. So I just wanted to thank Ash and Alexandra as well. They've done a lot of hard work to prepare for today. So
thank you very much, Nicola. Thank you. Thank you for everyone for having you with us today. And thank you for choosing to just hear about Multaka and know more about us. Thank you very much. I don't have any words to just express my feeling, but thank you.
No, thank you. It was really interesting.
Thank you.
Is there any way to like contact either one of you? Because like for my project, like we take out museum collections to people in their communities or their own homes, and I just think like your experiences and the things that you're doing would be really relevant to it, and it would be lovely to chat to you more about it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will just put Nicola's email in the chat now. I hope Olivia will give me a second to do that.
That's all right.
Brilliant. Thank you. Yeah. This is Nicola Bird's email. She is the project manager. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
We are
you.
looking forward to see you again.